June 11th, 2026, the day Estadio Azteca will do what no other temple on earth has achieved: host its third World Cup opening. Mexico doesn't just open its doors to the world's largest tournament, it opens the doors of its history. In the center of the empire, Mexico City and its legendary Estadio Azteca, the cathedral of football, prepare to add a new chapter to their unmatched mystique. In the north, Monterrey presents the BBVA Stadium, a jewel of steel and modernity, sheltered by the majesty of its mountains. And in the west, Guadalajara, the cradle of tradition, opens the doors of the Akron Stadium, a structure that fuses innovation with the fiery spirit of Jalisco. Get ready to discover the stages where the legend will continue. Welcome to the three host cities that will make the world vibrate in Mexico 2026. On June 11th, 2026, Mexico City will not simply be a host. It will be the absolute epicenter of the planet. When the opening whistle echoes through the capital's air, Estadio Azteca will do what no other temple in history has achieved: host its third World Cup opening. Mexico opens its doors to an era of modern glory, claiming a record that no other stadium will match for generations. But to understand the impact of the Azteca, one must understand the city that surrounds it. A metropolis of over 20 million souls, where the pre-Hispanic past and the technological future coexist on every corner. The Colossus of Santa Ursula has undergone a total metamorphosis for 2026. This is not just an aesthetic remodel, it is a reconstruction of its technical soul. Its capacity has been optimized to 83,000 spectators, prioritizing elite visibility and comfort. Beneath its feet, a state-of-the-art hybrid pitch has been installed, designed to withstand the friction of high-intensity football at 2,200 meters above sea level. Its new LED lighting, capable of recreating millions of colors, will transform every match into a visual spectacle designed for the 8K broadcasts that billions will watch. However, what truly makes rivals tremble is not the technology, but the weight of the invisible. To walk through these tunnels is to step in the same footprints as Pelé in 1970 and Maradona in 1986. This is where the hand of God was born and the goal of the century was signed. In this 2026, the Azteca merges that eternal mystique with the innovation of the new century. At this altitude, the air is thinner, the effort is greater, and the roar of the fans becomes a physical force that pushes the home team and stifles the visitor. Estadio Azteca is not just the stage for the opening match. It is the altar where football returns home, to remind us that in Mexico, this sport is an unbreakable religion. We leave behind the ancient history of the center to step into the steel future of the north. Welcome to Monterrey, the industrial capital of Mexico, and home to one of the most impressive architectural jewels in world sports, the BBVA Stadium. Known as the Steel Giant, this venue is not just a stadium, it is a monument to the vanguard that in 2026 will welcome the world with an infrastructure that looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Monterrey is a city that knows no limits, and its World Cup host city is proof of that. With a capacity of 53,500 spectators, the BBVA has been designed to offer a total immersion experience. Its asymmetrical aluminum structure, inspired by the shape of the surrounding mountains, allows air to circulate and keep cool in the burning northern climate. For this World Cup, the stadium has perfected its VIP areas and 5G connectivity systems, ensuring that every second of the 4 matches it will host is broadcast to the planet with absolute fidelity. But what makes Monterrey a unique host city on Earth is its landscape. There is no other place in the world where you can watch elite football while the silhouette of the Cerro de la Silla guards the horizon from the very stands. Here, the passion is as intense as the desert heat. The local fans are known for their unwavering loyalty, and in 2026, that energy will become a volcano of emotions. The Steel Giant is ready to prove that in northern Mexico, modernity and nature have joined forces to create the most photogenic stage of the World Cup. Finally, we travel west to the place where the heart of Mexico beats strongest. Welcome to Guadalajara, the cradle of mariachi, tequila, and the traditions that have given an identity to an entire nation. In 2026, the Pearl of the West prepares to welcome the world at the Akron Stadium, a structure that defies architectural conventions and integrates with the landscape like a volcano of emotions about to erupt. The Akron Stadium is a masterpiece of organic innovation. With a capacity of 48,000 spectators, its unique design features a natural grass berm that wraps around the building, hiding the structure and creating the illusion that the stadium emerges directly from the earth. For the 2026 World Cup, the Akron has updated its perimeter lighting systems and giant screens, ensuring that the 4 group stage matches it hosts are a festival of color and technology. But Guadalajara offers something money cannot buy: its soul. This is the home of Chivas, the country's most traditional team, and that energy is felt in every corner of the stadium. In 2026, visitors will not just come to watch football, they will come to experience Jalisco's hospitality, to feel the fiery spirit of its people, and to be part of an atmosphere where modernity and folklore walk hand in hand. The Akron Stadium is not just a pitch, it is the stage where the world will discover that in Mexico, passion is shaped like a volcano and tastes like glory. Three venues, 3 cities, but one single heart beating for football. Mexico 2026 won't just be a tournament. It will be proof that this country can unite its millenary history with its brightest future. From the Cathedral of the Azteca, through the steel giant in Monterrey, to the volcano of Guadalajara, the stages are ready. The ball is about to roll, and history awaits its new heroes. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the host cities that will make the world vibrate. This is Mexico Beyond Borders. The World Cup has returned home.